So, what would a crime be to warrant a beheading?
It really depends, and I hate to say this, but this is how a lot of the Gulf countries in the Middle East work. It really depends on your nationality and kind of how much the embassy has kind of backed your corner. But if there was something, for example, like you are, let's say, well, definitely if you've said anything against Islam, right? If you've committed blasphemy in their eyes, or you've gone against the state or the country in any way, but also sometimes for lower level things like drug offenses or bootlegging. It really all depends. If they're in a bad mood and you've done a crime that might not even meet the threshold for death, you might just get it, especially if your home country is not kind of standing your corner, or they know you're just, no one's going to ask about you, and that they can get away with it. But yeah, definitely blasphemy and apostasy and things like that.
Wow, that's terrifying. Are there any sort of trials, or do people just say, I think you did this crime, or I'm accusing you of this, and we're just going to follow through with the punishment?
Well, theoretically, there's a trial, but again, it's, you can call it a kangaroo court, you can call it a sham trial, because I mean, I experienced like a fraction of this with what I went through, well, had gone through in Dubai, which we'll come to. But I mean, this is that happening on a grand scale. So from the minute that you're accused or you're charged, every single aspect of the process is in Arabic. And again, like I said, if you haven't got the might of your home country backing you, or if they don't respect your passport enough, which they don't to a lot of nationalities, I'm just going to put it that way. There is definitely a hierarchy at play. But from you don't get given a lawyer. That's not like a natural right that you have. You have no idea if you're going to be represented in court. And then when the judge is reading out the charges leveled against you in court, you have no idea what's being said. So usually, if you listen to these people's stories who have been charged and tried, the court hearing is over within 20 to 30 seconds sometimes, with the judge just uttering some words in Arabic, boom, stamping something, and that's it. You could be waiting, languishing behind jail for months, not knowing where you stand, and then one day they could just call you out from death row and do what they, well, basically, yeah, your worst nightmare comes true.